So there are neighbors' kids screaming in the background. Don't worry, no one's being like, you know, attacked. They're just being children because they're children. So it's fine. So if you hear that in the background, don't worry, all is good. So here we are, hello, and I have just purchased recently some fun books, some really cool and fun books, and so this big gap, you might be wondering what this blank space baby is about, and I don't know why I did that, and I will show you, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I will get there, I promise. Okay, so the first book that I got is really awesome, exciting recently, is When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I have read this ages ago, wanted the copy of it ages ago, but just never got around to buying it. Finally got one, so there you go. That's like one of the most simple things that I bought recently. This next book is very unique and very special, and I am so excited to have it. I actually have another few books in this sort of genre, in this sort of area of book, which is really kind of fascinating. And it is, are you ready? Look Out for the Little Guy by Scott Lang. It is a fake autobiography of Ant-Man, and, you know, as if he was real, and it's not very long, but it's just... so funny. Believe it or not, there are other books that sort of are like this, where it's like, you know, they're so funny. I should do a video about that too, because they are so fun. I haven't read this yet, but I'm very excited to read it. It's just, I love that. It's hilarious. Come on. It's just right. It absolutely on brand. The next one that I got is very short, very small, very short, and it is Snapshot by Brandon Sanderson. This is actually one of my 5-star reads for this year, which I did not have very many of. So props to Brandon. He can be really, really great sometimes. This is a novella, very short, very sharp. I wish there was more of this. This is such a fun book. I should probably tell you what these books are about. When in Rome is a romance book. There you go, that's covered. And I already told you about the other one. This is essentially a story about a place where they have advanced technology where you can literally go in and see what happened, like a snapshot of the day, and you can go back and see what actually happened, and it literally is like living inside a photograph, like a snapshot. That's the idea anyway. And so there are 2 detectives who it is their job to go in and get some evidence in these snapshots to make sure and see, oh, what actually happened, what can we give the real police outside information for, and so it's so good. It's very short. I wish there was more of that and that there was longer. Like, although it was perfectly written, you didn't need to be longer, the story held its own, but I just wish there was more. It was so fun. I loved that. Right, exactly in the space that I like. So that was fun. The next book that I got is Christmas related. I don't get many Christmas related books because honestly sometimes it's just a bit much and I just can't, but and they're often weird, or I don't know, but I have had some success in Christmas reads. This is a continuation of a series. It's like a special edition, whatever. And it is Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret by Benjamin Stevenson. So this is a continuation of the Ernest Cunningham series. I love this series. It is so funny. It's such a great series. Oh, it breaks the fourth wall. It's totally self-aware. It is so, so good. Crime fiction, love it so much. And this is like a Christmas edition. So you've got like all these really fun things. Love this so much. And it is written like an advent. So you can literally read a chapter a day, like an advent calendar. I love that. Thank you so much, Benjamin, because that is so fun. So I'm actually currently doing that right now. There is still a few weeks till Christmas and I am currently doing that, and it is very fun, I will say. Okay, the next book I was really excited for because it is a signed copy. I went into my local bookstore and I found this and I was really excited. There was actually 2 by this author, and I picked this one because I actually think that this is a little harder to find for me, and so I wanted to get this one while I could. Plus it is signed and I loved this story, and it was This Time It's Real by Anne Liang. I really enjoyed this. It's like, you know, it's so much fun. And it is, are you ready for this? Signed, ba-boom! Look at this signature. Love that for me. It is so much fun. I love this book. So now I have a signed copy to add to my collection of signed copies. Isn't that exciting? I think so. Moving swiftly along, we don't have too many left. I haven't been on a buying spree. But this one was really exciting. There's a backstory, okay? Backstory for this one. Are you ready? Here we go. So I saw this book in my bookstore where I got my signed copy, and I saw it, and I was not getting paid for 2 weeks. So I was devastated because it was like $40, and it's because it's a special edition. And so I couldn't get it, and I was devastated. I was certain that it would be gone by the time I got paid in 2 weeks. So I kept going back like every, like 4 days or so, like every 3 or 4 days, and I would go back and check. It was still there. It was still there. It is not advertised online. And so I was surprised that, it was even there in the first place, but then not surprised when 2 weeks later and I got paid, it was still there because you can't see this online. You can see the fourth book like this online. But my copy of this book was little. It didn't match the others. This is the right size and it's a special edition. Are you ready? The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. It is hardcover and bam! They're little foxes! I loved this so much. I had to get it. I just absolutely love this, and I got little foxes. It's the right size, and it is phenomenal. So I absolutely bought that. There are some special editions that I've been getting, and I'm like, they're so fun. Like this one. Like, look at that. The reappearance of Rachel. Anyway, some of these special editions are going for it, and I love it. I'm here for it. Where is the camera? Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. These last 2 books are part of a series. Now, here's the thing with this, okay? Again, backstory. So when I read these, I thought they were a duology, then realized there was actually more to the series, but it follows completely different characters in the same world, but like different characters. And so I was like, it's not, I count this as a duology, okay? And even though it might not be, that's what I count it for. Oh yeah, by the way, what are these about? This one is about a murder at Christmas. This one is about fake dating in school. And this one is about octogenarians solving crimes. There you go. Okay. I'm really bad at that. You know what? Go look them up yourselves if you think they sound interesting. Okay, so this next series is a pirate series, sort of, kind of a little. But it's without, like, most pirate series I have found have things that I don't want to read in. They're like essay and stuff a lot. And I'm like, no, I don't read books like that. And so I DNF books if I know that that's coming or if I'm aware of it. And so, like, I just don't even read. That cuts me out of some books that come out, and I'm just not interested to read that. But a lot of the piratey type books have that in there. And so I did not want a book like that to read, but I wanted to read like a piratey type of a book. And I found this, and I was so excited. And I bought the hardcovers. I don't know if you can hear that. Bang them together. Because it was kind of special. So I got Fable by Adrian Young. Okay. And then the second book, which is Namesake by Adrian Young. And then when I bought these, I was like, boy, that looks like it's a face. That's a face. And why are they all fake? They like both of them are faces. Why are just like so boring? It's basically the same. And then I realized, here's this face. Okay, it's one face. And then here's this face. Oh, isn't that so cool? They're literally like one face. And it can sit like this. That's why there's a big gap behind me. That's the blank space, okay? Not, Tay-Swizzle. But this goes right there. And it's so much fun. I love this. This is so cool. I really enjoyed this series actually as well. Sort of like a pirate / gem, high seas adventure. I really enjoyed it. And so I listened to the audiobook and I got those hardcovers because I want to display it like that. And I have no regrets. So there you go. Those were the really fun recent purchases that I have made. I also had another book which was here, which I did not enjoy and I did not like at all. And so I got rid of, which is sad. So I don't even talk about it. But those are some of the really fun new books that I got recently. I don't know if you've read them or not. If you have, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. See you in the adventures.